We talk about AI and crypto every single day, basically, on this channel from the altcoin side of things. But one of the most popular search terms on the web right now is people looking to use AI to assist with trading, whether it's day trading or whatever the case is. And actually, there's a solution out there in the crypto space that you can actually trade all different assets, commodities, stocks, perps in crypto, etc., with an AI basically powering your thesis and your trades and putting these strategies together for you. One of the first platforms I've seen where you don't have to hop place to place or manually connect things together. I'm going to go over in this video the Button platform. This is the all-in-one AI solution for trading. You can trade on Hyperliquid or any other avenue. We'll talk about that and more in this video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. If you're new to the channel here on In the Money, we go over everything that you need to know across the crypto world here every single Monday through Friday. So like the video down below and subscribe to the channel for more. And a quick shout out to one of our sponsors here today, which is Bitfunded. So speaking of day trading, if you're looking to day trade the markets, but maybe don't want to use thousands of dollars of your own capital, Bitfunded is for you. Purchase a challenge and you can actually trade with other people's money in the market and keep up to 90% of the profits. So check out Bitfunded down below in the description. You can sign up to try and win, pass a challenge technically for up to $100,000 in trading capital. Let's jump into it. Obviously, crypto is really hot right now. A lot of people, sort of miss the exact bottom. They're now looking, what should I be doing in the market? And I know a lot of people look to AI, and you can see it here. It's a very high search term whenever it comes here on YouTube. These videos get hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views across the board because most people try to at least take the human element out of it, take the emotions out of it. But the problem with most AI platforms right now is you have to either A, build out or code your own bot and then bring it into your trading, terminal, whatever you're using, or you just have to go back and forth to ChatGPT, Claude, whatever the case is, and then try your best to just use AI and just move it over to your trading strategy. Well, I want to introduce you today a platform that does all of this for you. You can build strategies, build theses, and trade all in one. That is Button. So button.xyz here, you can see the best traders already use AI. You can describe a thesis, connect your accounts, get a research back-tested strategy, and you can trade directly on Hyperliquid or the exchanges you already use. So number one green flag for me is it utilizes Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid is by far the number one perps DEX in the entire industry. So if you want to just use the trading layer here and you don't want to connect your brokerage accounts, which I completely understand from anyone's safety perspectives, you can just trade on Hyperliquid directly through this platform. So you can see you can actually hedge positions here. You can build theses. You can actually have it come up every single day saying, funded is overheating, or adds the mega cap anchor that your tech stack is, missing as far as your stock portfolio. So this is going to be, I think, one of those platforms that we see set the bar and the standard in the future for AI and trading. Let's just jump into the platform quickly. So you create an account and it brings you home. Now you make a deposit, you can connect your X account, and it'll kind of also bring in elements into your theses and into your workflow from your X feed. It kind of curates that for yourself. Connect your brokerage. And then of course you can create routines. I'm going to go over all of this in this video, and I'm actually going to execute a trade live utilizing some of the information that Button gives me. So on the sidebar, you can see new thread. This is where you actually just come in here and you start talking to your AI Tailor. So the AI on this model is called the Tailor, kind of like, getting your suit hemmed and fitted, whatever the case is. So you can do theses, build an investment thesis for a stock, stress test the bull case and the bear case for, a certain asset, draft a one pager on an investment sector. Maybe you're looking into privacy sector in crypto. It can do that for you. Analyze a fundamental or valuation of an asset, break down what's moving the market today, compare two ETFs, anchor a watch list, build a watch list around AI or energy. You can build dashboards of all your favorite tickers, and then that way it kind of shows you a layout of that every single day. You can analyze your portfolio. So you can plug in your portfolio and it can kind of give you insights if you need to rebalance. And then most importantly, if you trade on Button or you connect your actual brokerage here, it will back test your strategy. It will tell you what's not working. It'll tell you what does work. Because look, historically speaking, trading's been around forever. And one thing that all expert traders will say is you have to back test. You have to look back at your trades and see what worked and what did not work. And a lot of people feel like that's a lot of work. They have to go in, you actually have to manually dig into your trades and, do a little bit of analysis. Okay, I was a little greedy here. I bought the top, or this setup is a winner. This setup's a loser. A lot of people feel like that's a lot of work to do. You can actually now come in here on button on your own trading terminal and utilize this like your own trading assistant and your own trading journal. It can actually take your historical trades and be able to build a back-tested strategy for you. You can see how your portfolio holds up in past drawdowns, compared to, future results, and then also compare your strategy against buy and hold. So a really, really good option here. And you can just also ask it whatever you want, and it can kind of tailor that for you as well. You come through here to markets, and you can start to see an overview of the different markets. The commodities market, equities are looking decent today. You can see Bitcoin's kind of in the middle, hype and solar moving to the upside, but otherwise kind of more so, I would say, going sideways today. You can move down to trade, and this is where you can actually trade on the platform. So you can deposit funds across numerous chains, USDC, whatever the case is, and then you'll have access to trade right here on button. So you can see here all the assets you can trade from Bitcoin, XYZ100. You can trade crude oil, silver, gold, a bunch of different altcoins, stocks like Robinhood, etc. So this is all powered off of Hyperliquid, which I love. Hyperliquid is one of the most trusted back ends for trading platforms this cycle. So definitely a big win there, as far as you can trust that your funds are safe, because when you deposit into button, you can actually see this on the back end on Hyperliquid. So verified, it's decentralized. You can deposit instantly and withdraw instantly. Another big win as far as security goes. Your portfolio, you can come in here. I deposited $100 because I'm going to do a challenge and see if we can trade up this $100 to $500, then to $1,000 utilizing AI. So throughout the month and throughout the time period going forward, we're going to utilize button and see, does this type of a setup give you an edge in the market? So right now, you can see here, I'm basically all just in cash currently. I have an open order out there based off of some analysis I did, and we're going to talk about that here in just a second. You can also set up routines, which this is great. Every single day, I've actually briefed it. We can see here, 9 a.m. Eastern, so 30 minutes before market opens in the US. I actually have it giving me different news on the crypto market. So brief me on the day ahead, about a 2-minute read, lead with the key takeaways. Overnight, last 24 hours, big 7-day movers, and major crypto perp volume across these different pairs, the RSIs, volatility, funding rates, and then also different events. If there's macro, if there's an FOMC speech or something to do with inflation or CPI, etc. Keep it tight and scannable. Cite tickers as pills and web facts. Flag anything that materially changes the near-term picture, and end with 1 to 2 concrete things to watch today. And you can actually come in here to my home, and you can see I actually have my brief right here. So it put this together for me today. We're consolidating near the top of its biggest 3-day rally since 2023. This is phenomenal. I'm not going to read through all this stuff, but it talks about the move, what's happening in the market, the standout coins, the stuff is maybe lagging behind, funding rates and perps, the macro economy. Does Bitcoin hold 80K? I think it's a great way to just get a big glimpse of the market. You can read through this in literally 2 minutes, be able to put it to work in your investment thesis yourself. And it kind of just gives you a good picture every single day. You don't have to prompt Claude manually in the morning to do this for you, or whatever the case is. You can log into your trading terminal here on button and do it directly. So I love that. I read this morning, and I kind of didn't really do much active trading. I have my active positions open because, like it says, they're kind of expecting a little bit of consolidation before we maybe see some catalysts later this week. We have, the new Fed chair speaking on Friday, and also the preliminary NFP annual revision. So we'll see what happens later this week. I do have open positions still. I mean, you can read that, or actually watch that on the previous video. And then most importantly, let's put in a position. Let's build a thesis on a token. So I've actually asked it to build me theses across 2 tokens. Zcash, you can see here. So Zcash, I asked it, what is the forecast for the rest of 2026 for Zcash? They say that Zcash should finish 2026 higher than it trades today, as institutional access, the first U.S. spot privacy coin ETF, and the closed SEC investigation expands demand faster than the EU-led exchange delistings remove liquidity. So it gives you the bull case, it gives you the bear case. But you guys know I've been long on this token, and I bought spot under 500. I went long at the mid 500 levels. I'm not going to re-enter a new position today on Zcash, but I did also ask it for one that I think is a great position to take right now. I asked it about Hyperliquid's competitor, Lighter. So Lighter, the revenue-backed perp DEX token, priced ahead of a December unlock. Lit should continue to outperform most altcoins through late 2026 as the revenue-funded buyback and bird expanding distribution tightens its float. I absolutely agree with that. It says that the one risk here is there's a big investor unlock in December. But up until then, I mean, this chart is looking very bullish. So why Lit? A long Lit perp expresses the constructive near-term view ahead of the December cliff, and it is a bull case expression and does not neutralize the unlock risk. So you can see here what could happen on the bull side. You can see what could happen on the bear side. But they do firmly think, as do I think that Lighter ends up higher before the end of the year. Now, why do I think this? Personally, because they're working with Robinhood. And you could actually pull up the metrics, and I'll go ahead and do that right now. So you can see the Robinhood perps. They just went live. You can see here, these went live on the 20th of July. They are the official backend for Robinhood's perps. And you can see the volume has been very solid, the TVL, the volume, etc. And then you can just look at Lighter as a whole. I mean, they're doing $87 million every single year. And they're kind of the second fiddle in a way to Hyperliquid. I still think these metrics are fantastic. They're buying back a ton of the token. And in general, Robinhood chain's doing very well. I think that you're probably going to continue to see Lighter do very, very well. So for me, you take this thesis and you say, okay, I do want to go long. And this is actually a long that I have open on other exchanges as well. I'm going to come over here and actually execute the order now. So let's go. I actually have an open order to try to hit a limit order. If it goes down to 330, it's at 338 right now. I do want to just go ahead. I'll cancel that. And I'm okay with 338 as an entry as of today. Literally, after we talked about this yesterday on the channel as an open trade, this thing did get up to about 360 before it did take a dip this morning, just because crypto's kind of going sideways. Let's go on the right side here. I'm going to go on 5x leverage because we're playing with a small account. I kind of want to try to run this up. Like I said, I'm going to try to challenge myself by utilizing these theses, by utilizing all of the tools inside of Button. Let's see if we can actually take this account from 100 to 250 to 500 to $1,000, utilizing the capabilities of AI. And then, of course, in future videos, I'll be able to show you guys the back testing capabilities. It's going to take all of my trades that I put in, and it'll build me a strategy based off what I'm doing well or what I'm doing wrong and tell me not to do that. So let's execute this trade. I'm going to go with a market order at the current price of 337. The value of this, I would like it to be 250, which means I'm going to risk 50 of the $100 that I did go ahead and deposit. So order value is about 71 lit at $247. Let's go ahead and execute this trade. So buy lit, boom. You can see my order is confirmed. And we can see here on perps, we are officially open. So of course, we're going to start off slightly down. Just that's usually how the trade works. But over the course of this week, we will come back. We'll revisit this trade. I'm also going to use Button a little more across these videos because I just think that the AI capability and being able to plug in all this data can actually make anyone a better trader. So what I'm going to do is down below, I'm actually going to go ahead and leave a link to Button. You can sign up utilizing the link down below. You can get a 7-day free trial to try this out. I've found it to be very helpful. I'm going to be using it throughout the week, throughout the month, etc. And let's see if utilizing an all-in-one AI terminal, even for someone, for me, like I'm not a coder. I'm not a Claude ChatGPT freaking guru that comes through and I can do all this stuff and plug it in on different apps. I'm not insanely affluent in like high level AI. I use AI every single day in my workflow, but not to the way that some people, that I know do. what if we actually have the capabilities here with Button, building theses, building a strategy, actually coming up with routines? It's going to feed me data every single day on the clock, every single time that I need it. Let's see if that can actually make someone a better trader and actually help them utilize AI to their advantage the way that they never have been able to before in their trading strategies, guys. So check out Button down below in the description, like the video down below, and subscribe to the channel. We are long lit in this video. We'll revisit this trade beginning tomorrow, guys. So like the video, like I said, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. As always, trade responsibly, my friends, and of course, stay bullish, my friends.